And I also believe that as well. I mean, it is true. There are wet markets. They do go with their animals live instead of butchered in one place and then refrigerated. I believe this is to be more of a custom more than anything. But it really did paint China in a bad light and it did have a negative impact. And so, in terms of the release of COVID, it seems to be from China, and they seem to not have done a great job about nipping in the bud, or at least communicating with the world. But at that time, the videos coming out were just, and the video and the misinformation, and then exceeded into, okay, Chinese people eat pangolins, and they're eating um, bats. Essentially, they are uncivilized. That was the general idea. And so that was took a major hit on the reputation. I'm sure the United States was very glad about that. The thing though is that time goes on, people will forget these things, and people will then be affected by new images. They can well be reinforcing their ideas based on repeated images, but a new image could possibly change their mind. And so that's what the iShowSpeed streams are doing. Not only, I'll just give you an example of some things that I saw when I was watching them. Very fascinating things. And I don't even watch streams. So I saw a dancing robot. I saw a taxi, air taxi. I saw a car driving in water, swimming in a stream. And I saw a guy he was buying a $3,000 phone that has a trifold. Those are things that aren't quite um, available, or at least commercially made visible in the United States. Not only that, but they're also showing really amazing looking highlights, cities, drone shows. So if you have the idea of China being kind of a backwater, uncivilized, othering, very orient, right? Being different. That's what that word really originally meant. Very different. And this might push you, okay, now I have to reconcile my thoughts. I thought they were a bunch of bat eating backwoods people, but how are they able to do all this despite being communists and also uh, being technically behind? Because of course the United States is at the forefront of everything. So that alone will put a major dent in the idea that the US is some supreme being. It's almost like the first time you saw your parents cry or something, and you realize they're people after all. They're not some mighty deities.